Welcome folks to the daily analysis of the Nifty 50 on my channel My Trading Life, where we analyze the movement of the Nifty and try to predict what is going to be the motion direction of the motion of the index. So yeah, today is a little late to upload the video, so I have a certain interesting data for today's video. So please tune in the video till the last. So let's start. The Nifty 50 today had a very bullish start, and this was basically fueled by the bullish movement of the Reliance. Yeah, okay. So you can see in up to 10:30, we could see the Reliance give almost an 80-point upward move. Okay, and that could be seen in the Nifty 50 index, and after around the same time the Nifty basically found out a resistance at the level of 11,750. Okay, which became a major resistance for the Nifty throughout the later of the day. Yeah. So now what is interesting about the movement of the Nifty 50 as a whole? So you can see over here, ever since the rise of the Nifty, we can see the Nifty is basically following this trend line. Okay, so you can see the first bounce over here, the second bounce again, you can see over here. Okay, and so I think so I need to a little readjust. Okay, so we can see over here the Nifty 50. So we can see the first bounce over here, second bounce over here, third bounce over here, and again today the fourth bounce over here. Okay, so the Nifty 50 is basically following this trend line, and again on the upper side, okay, the Nifty 50 is finding resistance on this particular trend line. So we could see in the today's session the Nifty was almost able to break this particular upper resistance, okay, of this dynamic trend line, but however throughout the day it couldn't later through the day it couldn't maintain this momentum, and it had to it again basically came back into this trading range. Okay, so now what's in store in the future, right? So from this we can see now, so let us see. So we can see over here that this particular apex is basically coming at around 11,990. Okay, however I feel that the Nifty basically could be able to touch around 11,040 levels. Okay, that is in the tomorrow's trading session. So you can see this is the 8th. Okay, and in the tomorrow's trading session, and how is this particular level, so from where does this 11,850 levels come from? So we can go back, okay, on a 1 hour time frame, and you can see over here before the coronavirus fall the Nifty had basically a great support at this 11,840 levels, right? So this particular 840 levels, so let me mark this over here. Okay, so this particular marking. Okay, and let's go back to our particular level. So coming back to our current trading day, so we can see the Nifty could basically reach this particular level in the tomorrow's trading session. However, it still has its very big major resistance at around 11,780. Okay, so in today's tomorrow's trading range, there is a possibility of the Nifty 50 reaching this particular level of 11,840. But what happens after that? So after 11,840, now this being an ascending wedge or a rising wedge pattern, it is basically a bearish pattern. Okay, so what we could see is we could see the Nifty 50 falling down, or basically we could have a correction for this upward move. Okay, and if we see if we try to analyze it through the Fibonacci retracement, so let me draw the Fibonacci retracement over here. Okay, So if I take this particular Fibonacci retracement from this particular level and I take it up to 11,840 levels, okay, then we get the resistance for the 23.6% first retracement, okay, at 11,580. So this could be the level up till which the Nifty could retract and then it can again bounce back. Okay, now let us confirm or basically validate this particular data from with the help of the Nifty option change data. Okay, so let us see first see. So as we had seen that for the tomorrow's session, now tomorrow being an expiry, so let us first see the option change data for the expiry. Okay, so in the option change data for the expiry, you can see the maximum this thing. So yeah, the open interest or the maximum change in the open interest, okay, you could see at around 11,850. So we can see the maximum of number of calls were written at this particular level. So this could be an important resistance or the most biggest resistance for the Nifty 50. However, you can see at the another resistance being at 11,750. Okay, so again today's resistance is also going to matter, okay, for the tomorrow's session. Now coming to the next week's movement, okay, so whether the Nifty 50 would retract, right? So now taking the put to call option put to call option ratio, okay, then we can see that the put to call option ratio is coming around 1.33. okay, so that which means that this particular the investors are basically in a bearish sentiment. Okay, and similarly let's go to the next expiry, so that is 15th October expiry, and for this particular expiry too we have again a bearish sentiment in the market. Okay, again for this particular expiry, we can say as we had seen in the Nifty 50, so the first first retracement is coming around 11,600. So we can see in the call option data, so we can see in the option change data, the biggest resistance, okay, is being shown at 11,600 level. So this particular, again it validates with our particular technical analysis that if the Nifty has a fall, okay, in the next week, then 11,600 could be an important level for the Nifty 50 in the next week's trading sessions. Okay, so that's it from me today. Sorry to lengthen this particular video to 8 minutes long. However, there was certain important data I think it worth sharing with you all. So if you like this particular my technical analysis, okay, so please like, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any particular comments, so please type in your comments in the comment box. So thank you all for viewing this particular video. See you all tomorrow.